Hi guys, I love you, I miss you. I'm going to read the story It's Mine by Leonni. In the middle of Rainbow Pond, there was a small island. Smooth pebbles lined its beaches and it was covered with ferns and leafy weeds. Look at that. That's a nice island, isn't it? On the island lived 3 quarrelsome frogs named Milton, Rupert, and Lydia. They quarreled and quibbled from dawn until dusk. Quarreled means they fought. They argued. That's what they did. All day. "Stay out of the pond," yelled Milton. "The water is mine." He doesn't want anybody getting in the water with him. I think it'd be more fun if more people were in the water to play. "Get off the island," shouted Rupert. "The earth is mine." He doesn't want them to get up there with him, does he? "The air is mine," screamed Lydia as she leaped to catch a butterfly. And so it went. Every day they quarreled and fought. One day a large toad appeared before them. "I live on the other side of the island," he said, "but I can hear you shouting, 'It's mine, it's mine, it's mine,' all day long. There is no peace because of your endless bickering. You can't go on like this." With that, the toad slowly turned around and hopped away through the weeds. Look at that big toad. He's telling them, "You gotta stop fighting, guys. It's not peaceful." No sooner had he left than Milton ran off with a large worm. The others hopped after him. "Worms are for everybody," they cried. But Milton croaked defiantly, "Not this one, it's mine." And there he goes with his big worm. Wants it all for himself. Suddenly the sky darkened, and a rumble of distant thunder circled the island. Rain filled the air, and the water turned muddy. The island grew smaller and smaller as it was swallowed up by the rising flood, and the frogs were scared. I'm not afraid of thunderstorms, but I guess if you're a little frog and your island is getting covered with water, maybe it would be a little scary. Desperately, they clung to the few slippery stones that still rose above the wild, dark water. But soon the stones, too, began to disappear. They're holding on. They look very worried. There was only one rock left, and there the frogs huddled, trembling from cold and fright. But they felt better now that they were together, sharing the same fears and hopes. Little by little, the flood subsided. The rain fell gently and then stopped altogether. There they are, huddled up on a nice rock. I'll tell you, it does feel better to be with everybody else when you're scared, doesn't it? Nice to be with your family or your friends when you're scared. Looks like the storm is leaving. But look! The large rock that had saved them was no rock at all. "You saved us," shouted the frogs when they recognized the toad. Look, the sun is out, and they're all huddled on top of the toad. The next morning, the water had cleared, and sun rays chased silver minnows on the sandy bottom of the pond. Joyfully, the frogs jumped in, and side by side, they swam all around the island. Jumping in the water together, aren't they? I like that. Together they leaped after the swarms of butterflies that filled the air. That looks like fun too. And later, when they rested in the weeds, they felt happy in a way they had never been before. "Isn't it peaceful?" said Milton. "And isn't it beautiful?" said Rupert. "And you know what else?" said Lydia. "Know what?" the others asked. "It's ours," she said. Oh, I think they're much happier than they were at the beginning of this story. And they're sharing and they're not arguing all day long. I hope you guys have a great day. Love you. Bye-bye.